was like around sale time, holiday time, some Black Friday, who knows? So I was like, like my Macy's, I got my coupons. So I'm like, let me just go on and see. I think my mom was going back and forth. And I was like, well, she need a blender too. So I might as well send a blender too to her for she can have a blender for she can cook different stuff. So I don't think I even told you. I didn't even tell you nothing about it. I just went and I just did it and sent it. I was like, I hope she like it.
I was so happy, man.
But she cried. She actually cried.
I just started crying like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because actually when I left from Florida, when I moved to Georgia, that was my first time ever leaving from home.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably was, what, how old? 30-something years old. That was my first time ever leaving home.
Yeah. She had broke up the crew. It was always just me, my mom, and my sister.
Yep.
Aisha got married. So it was me, my mom, my sister, and Lee.
Yes.
And then the boys came.
Yep.
So it was always us. And like I said, every weekend something was always at somebody's house. Always stayed like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like when Aisha came and told us that she was moving to Georgia, I cried. I was like, oh my God, I'm losing my sister. My sister's leaving me. It's only going to be me and mommy. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I was always thinking, because I was like, I want to have a baby and all stuff. I'm going to get married. I'm like, my sister's not going to be here to be a part of that because she's going to be in Georgia. So I cried. So at first I wasn't with it. I was a little upset. Then I was like, I can't be selfish. I was like, I got to do what's better for their family. Because like I said, then Aisha had just stopped working. It was only Lee working and my brother-in-law, with the kids. And I was like, I can't be selfish. I told her, I'm like, at first I wasn't liking it. I was being selfish, only thinking about me and my feelings, and my concerns. But I can't be that way. So I'm like, well, we're going to have to do something. And we're going to just come down and visit y'all, whenever I can. Get a flight and just come.
Yep.
So, and that's what we did. Like I said, I got over it a little bit. I know Mama King took a little while because she was a little upset too for a while about
everybody was
y'all
sad,
leaving. Because Aisha crying. She cried.
I always cry, y'all.
Talked to Lee. Lee was like, my brother, he always give her what she wants. Like, this is what you want to do, and you sure? Okay, let's do it. Don't think about it, second guess it, nothing. Lee was like, let's do it. Start looking. And I was like, what? Y'all really going? And I thought she was just, blowing smoke. Blowing smoke. And all of a sudden, I was like, yo, this is real. They going down there looking for places and stuff. I'm like, yo, this is really going down. This is happening.
Looking for a job.
I'm like, this is
happening. It was rough. It's rough. That state to state, if you don't have a job that moves you, you have to have some type of money aside because the struggle is real, man. And leaving Jersey, going to Georgia, financially, as far as real estate wise, it's cheaper to live there, to buy a house and stuff. But what a lot of people don't realize is the cost of living is less. So if you live in Georgia and you work in Georgia, the struggle could be just as real as living here and working here. Because that's here you get more money. But if you can't get more money here and live in Georgia, that'll be the awesome thing because you'll have
a nice, everything was nice.
Yeah, you'll have a ridiculous house with the income you make here in Georgia. Excuse me, but who the heck can commute unless you have that type of job? Where it could be based out of New Jersey, but you live in Georgia. That's why if you notice a lot of entertainers, they will migrate to Georgia from places like more in the South because it's cheaper. So you can get more for the money. So imagine if you coming from New Jersey or California, New York, oh my God, you think you'd have lucked up on like a gold mine because housing is like so expensive in these places. So it was nice. It was a nice experience, but it wasn't home.
In Jersey, you pay high on everything. High property taxes, high in car insurance. Everything is high in Jersey.
Even insurance, they make you pay an extra $5. For what reason, I don't know. They said it's some kind of tax that only New Jersey has that you have to pay extra.
Yeah.
New Jersey is expensive to live, but this is where I was born. That's where I was raised. Where I lived all my life, and so did my husband. He was born and raised in Jersey too. So we went to Georgia, and man, it was just like I always say for anybody, You don't know how it is until you live somewhere else that's not home. And whether you stay or not, you should experience it. You should experience living somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
We end up coming back home.
Mm-hmm. I was so happy.
Because for a while we thought we was going to stay there. Like, we thought we was going to stay there. But things just didn't work so much out. And then we started to really miss home. And I just felt like Lee was working so hard there. So I was like, man, if we're going to struggle here, we might as well go back home. Like, you can go back home. And the craziest thing, he left.
Done with 2 years?
Yeah, we stayed there for 3 years. He was able to get his job back. How awesome is that, right?
Yeah.
His boss gave him his job back. They was happy for him to come back. Like, that was like such a blessing for us. It was almost like literally. He decided that
he right back in the same neighborhood too that y'all had left from.
Yes, we
That's
did.
another thing.
Like, we moved right back to the same town. Everything. Like, it was crazy. It was like, next thing you know, we got the U-Haul truck. We put the PT Cruise at the time, hooked that to the back of the truck on a little thing, and drove the Avalanche. And I drove the Avalanche, and he drove the U-Haul with the car and the kids, and we came home.
Come on, we gon' bring that heat. I had some mukbangs, I have some vlogs, I have some cooking and some talks. I need you to like, I need you to share, I need you to subscribe, please.
Hey guys,
Hey
back again with another car vlog. But we're gonna be eating today. We're gonna eat some Chinese food today from what was the place? Fortune Cookie was the name of the place. I had to think about it. So we eating some Chinese food from Fortune Cookie, and we just gonna sit here and do a little talk, have a little story time with you guys today while we eating. We hanging out today. We at the Cherry Hill Mall. And we just hanging out. You can see we got soda. We got canned soda because you know we got the lunch special. So it comes with a canned soda.
Yes.
So I'm going to just open my soda now.
Oh, you making a mess already?
And it's splashing all over.
You got the egg rolls.
The egg rolls on
the
deck.
egg rolls.
You can't have Chinese food if you don't get egg rolls. And I'm splashing stuff all over the place.
Oh, that's your red sauce. You said you want.
Oh, she only gave me a tiny little dot. She don't give me a
She did that for you for free. Okay.
All right, so I guess what I'm gonna do, I might as well just pour that on my whole thing. Oh, did you get some hot mustard?
No, I don't like that.
Oh, you ain't get no hot mustard at all.
No, I got duck sauce. No hot mustard.
Damn.
I don't do that. That's nasty.
I'm still saying that. This is hot.
Yeah, I say this is hot.
And they did something weird, which I never saw this before. They put this in
plastic bowls.
As you can see, the little bowls instead of the styrofoam, which is not a good idea because this is about to burn.
Yes, I got the General Toast chicken with the pork fried rice. Thumbnail.
There we go. And I have boneless spare rib tips, guys. I'm just let you get a little tasty taste. Boneless spare rib tips.
You want to get a little tasty taste? You want a fork?
Sure.
Get a fork, like. Where's your manners?
Oh, let me say grace.
Okay, say grace.
For this food that we're about to have no prayer. Amen.
Amen. Bam.
You know how we use it.
Yeah. It's my first time eating from here, so I don't know. How their General Toast is, but I'm gonna say, but I love rice. I love rice, pastas. I love that. So I'm gonna say.
Okay, look.
Like, how can you go wrong though with the spare rib tips though? And you really can't go that wrong with spare rib tips.
No.
Chinese food.
And you definitely can't go wrong with Chinese. I can't say I had a bad Chinese experience before.
Now they all don't taste the same. when they cook and stuff, especially with their gravies and stuff like that. It don't really taste the same.
And that's one thing about the gravy. Sometimes don't be good.
Yeah. But it's the first time there. Because what we did today, we was hanging out. The sisters was hanging out. So we went and got our nails done.
Yeah, we did.
And went to Infinity Nails. That's over in Pennsauken. See my boy Bryant. So I ain't hooked my nails up today because I had a Halloween thing. I had a little ghost and a spider on my nails. So I had to get it off because it was a couple weeks old. So
yeah, now changed my shape a little bit. And got this style. I don't know.
Yeah, no, mine. I did mine. I got the 2 colors. I kind of, it's like more like a green and like a, I don't know, like a rust.
Like a rust color.
I don't know what a color you want to call it, but I want kind of like more of a Thanksgiving like kind of color, but I didn't really come out the way that I really wanted it. Because you know when you in there, you got one thing in your mind, and then when you get it, it comes out differently. So I was like, yeah,
my vision was not.
Yeah. So
just I was trying to really get a midnight blue color, and ended up with just green.
Yeah. They might was in the actual gel nail polish that we picked too, wasn't a good pick, maybe. But I liked it because it looks like it's so like nice and shiny and glamorous. The first time I got this brand.
They got like green peas in this too. So yeah.
You do? Yeah, I'm sure you do. But I like rice.
That's a little different.
Rice.
I don't know if I ever
never had with this General Toast.
Green peas in it.
Let me see. Ooh.
And a fried rice. I like it. I want carrot.
Okay.
It's
a little spicy.
That's spicy.
So much
General
is
Toast.
Yeah, there's little peppers in it.
The
little peppers in it. Red peppers.
They not jalapenos. They
Oh.
I don't know, those red little peppers at the top.
A little spice on.
Yeah, guys. I'm not really saying much because I'm really hungry.
Yeah, it's my first time eating today.
I ate a little this morning, but that was like early this morning. For some reason today I felt like eating early. So I woke up and ate like probably before 8.
Oh yeah, I don't do that. I still put my phone in my third pocket.
To the pig. My mouth. Excuse me.
I put everything in my third pocket. My phone, my keys,
yes,
my money. I do it all because I don't like carrying pocketbooks because usually I forget it or I put too much stuff in the pocketbook and it gets heavy. And you know, when you usually don't clean out your pocketbook, so you just be accumulating a whole bunch of crap and it gets heavy. Then you tear up your pocketbook because you got too much crap in it. So
I don't like to carry a pocketbook, especially when you out and you.
I be wanting to get out the car. I'm making, I don't gotta worry about it. So I be trying not to wanting to carry a pocketbook. So
plus we grew up in the city, so a lot of times you don't want to be carrying a pocketbook, right? You want to be.
I would you can just go get it,
me.
You know, get in and get out. Keep it moving. Keep it pushing.
You might go to the mall, I don't know, but we're hanging out for a little bit today.
Oh, that's how you feeling today? I'm going over to Cherry Hill Mall today.
I got my walking shoes on because I don't say that.
Well, we could go over to Macy's because I do need to go.
Especially when you go in here to the shop with her. Oh my gosh. You know talking about shopping? When we go shopping, we be almost like, my feet be hurting. We shopping, we having so much fun though.
Macy's is one of my favorite stores. Shout out to Macy's.
She loves some Macy's.
Love it. Shout out to Macy's.
Now Macy's, you can sponsor us.
I know, that'd be nice to sponsor from Macy's. Reward customers. Yes, I'm one of the reward customers.
I don't know the name of the video, but if y'all go back and see one of my old videos, it was a haul video, and she's Back when I was living in Georgia.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna try to see if I can find it and make that as the a playlist so you can see it.
Are you talking about the one where we got the Euro pillows?
Yeah.
Oh my, Glenn does not. My husband Glenn does not like the Euro pillows. He hate them. He might be trying to put it on his side because they're like the little designer little pillows. They're supposed to stop from your pillows from falling, like on the side of your, like in the front of your mattress. They don't do that because they be falling. So they like they bigger than the average standard pillow. So they like square. He don't like them. He does not like. I be trying to put them on his side and stick them underneath his pillows, you know, just to have him. We can use them. He does not. He does not like the real pillows. But yeah, that was my first debut. YouTube.
I was back when I lived in Georgia.
Yeah.
And she sent the video to me from Jersey, and I put it in my video.
Yep. It took me so long to do that video. I think I did that thing about maybe good 10 times before I got it together. Because the lighting wasn't right. And I was forgetting what I had to say. Kept stumbling over my words. It was crazy.
If y'all look at some of my earlier videos, it's funny because it's like I was saying stuff like Queen of all trades. I was messing up my own name, everything.
Yeah, you was.
I'm like, Queen of all trades. She's like, Boo.
It's supposed to be Queen of trades.
She's like, Boo, you're not saying the right name, Boo. I'm like, oh, man.
Well,
that was some years back.
You said Queen of all trades for a long time now.
Yeah, I did. I kept saying it.
Kept saying that. Yup.
Messing it up.
Yeah. But that was my first little debut. It took me a while to get my outfit together.
Excuse me.
I think I had changed my shirt like 3 or 4 times before I actually went with that shirt because I was like, I want something nice, you know, look professional and stuff in the video as I'm talking. Watch what I say.
That was funny.
And just smile like as I was doing.
She was like so serious.
Yes, I was.
Oh my
I was
God.
trying to get it together.
Oh my gosh, when I lived in Georgia, something happened in the pots. Remember? And then we had this slumlord. We had to move. It was like around this time of the year. It's funny as that.
It was around that time?
It was
November?
It was Thanksgiving weekend. We moved.
Oh, okay.
We had to move.
That first house y'all had down Georgia, I really liked that house. That was really nice.
Yeah, and that was a slumlord.
That was a real nice house.
So we had to move. So in the midst of us moving, we had everything on the back of the truck. Me and my husband, we moved the entire house by ourselves. It was 3-bedroom, basement, and a 2-car garage. We moved all that stuff ourselves.
Yeah.
We was getting out of there. And so we was moving the stuff, and I was so tired. My husband only had the weekend off, so we moved all day and all night, both days till Sunday. And Sunday night I was so tired, and we had stuff on the truck. I forgot to take my blender. I had that Montel Jordan blender. Not Montel Jordan. Montel, the talk show Montel.
Yeah.
I had that blender. That blender was like a $4 blender.
Oh God,
And I left it and it rained. And if you know anything about Georgia, it rains there a lot. But it's kind of like Florida where like it rains and it'll stop. But it was just enough to wet the blender and mess the blender up. So I didn't have no blender. Something happened, I needed pots. Because prior to me moving to Georgia, I worked. So when I moved to Georgia, I started cooking way more than I ever cooked. And I started realizing that the pots I had were so cheap. And I was like, the pots were just like, I just needed pots so bad. So my sister was like, you know, every once in a while they'll send me a package. And if anybody know me, I love some freaking packages, man. I love getting packages. I don't care if it's like a little tiny little, small little knick-knack. If it's wrapped in paper and it come in the mail, I'm happy about it. I love getting stuff in the packages. So I wasn't really expecting no package. And the post office people came. And it was like these 2 big packages. I'm like, wow, what in the heck? So I open it up. Oh, excuse me. You know how Macy's is. Excuse me. They give you that little sticker thing that goes across the boxes where you can carry the box. And they got Macy's. I'm like, something from Macy's. I'm like, what? So I opened up like, oh, Aisha sent me something. I'm like, what in the world? I'm thinking she put something in a Macy's box or something and send clothes for the kids. Because this girl right here, you might have a blender box and you open it up and it ain't no blender in there. It's just all clothes. Because she done saved the box and packed all this little small, little tiny stuff in there.
Yeah, I packed it real
tight.
So
I'm thinking it was something for the kids. I opened it up. Guess what? It's pots and another blender. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I was so happy, y'all. I just started crying.
Yeah, she cried. I'm like, Ursula, it's not that serious, boo.
I'm just so happy because I really need a pot so bad. But you know, pots are expensive.
Yeah, because she was talking about like, I really need pots. And my sister like said she always like tell what she like, what she want, but she never really would ask usually. So when she said it, I'm like, all right, well, let me go on. I don't know, it was like around sale time, holiday time, some Black Friday, who knows. So I was like, you know, like my Macy's, I got my coupons. So I'm like, let me just go on and see. I think my mom was going back and forth. And I was like, well, she need a blender too. So I might as well send a blender too to her for she can have a blender for she can cook different stuff. So I only thing I even told you, I didn't even tell you nothing about it. I just went and I just did it and sent it. I was like, I hope she like it.
I was so happy, man.
But she cried. She actually cried.
I just started crying like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because actually, when I left from Florida, when I moved to Georgia, that was my first time ever leaving from home. Mm-hmm. So I probably was, what, how old? 30-something years old. That was my first time ever leaving home.
Yeah, she had broke up the crew. It was always just me, my mom, and my sister.
Yep.
Ursula got married, so it was me, my mom, my sister, and Lee.
Yes.
And then the boys came.
Yep.
So it was always us. Like I said, every weekend, something was always at somebody's house. I always did like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like when Ursula came and told us that she was moving to Georgia, I cried. I was like, oh my God, I'm losing my sister. My sister's leaving me. It's only gonna be me and mommy. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I was always thinking, I was like, I want to have a baby and all stuff. I'm gonna get married. I'm like, my sister's not gonna be here to be a part of none of that because she's gonna be in Georgia. So I cried. So at first I wasn't with it. I was a little upset. Then I was like, I can't be selfish. I was like, I gotta do what's better for their family. You know, because like I said, then Ursula had just stopped working. It was only Lee working and my brother-in-law, with the kids. And she's like, I was like, I can't be selfish. I told her, I'm like, at first I wasn't liking it. I was being selfish, only thinking about me and my feelings, and my concerns, but I can't be that way. So I'm like, well, we're going to have to do something and we're going to have to just come down and visit y'all, whenever I can. I get a flight and just come.
Yep.
So, and that's what we did. Like I said, I got over a little bit. I know Mama King took a little while because she was a little upset too for a while about
everybody was
y'all
sad,
leaving. Because Ursula crying. She cried.
I always cry, y'all.
Talked to Lee. Lee was like, my brother, he always give her what she wants. Like, this is what you want to do, and you sure? Okay, let's do it. Don't think about it, second guess it, nothing. Lee was like, let's do it. Start looking. And I was like, what? Y'all really going? And I thought she was just, blowing smoke. Blowing smoke. And all of a sudden, I was like, yo, this is real. They going down there looking for places and stuff. I'm like, yo, this is really going down. This is happening.
Looking for a job.
Like, this is
happening. It was rough. It's rough. That state to state, if you don't have a job that moves you, you have to have some type of money aside because the struggle is real, man. And leaving Jersey, going to Georgia, financially, as far as real estate wise, is cheaper to live there, to buy a house and stuff. But what a lot of people don't realize is the cost of living is less. So if you live in Georgia and you work in Georgia, the struggle could be just as real as living here and working here. Because that's here you get more money. But if you can't get more money here and live in Georgia, that'll be the awesome thing, because you'll have
a nice, everything was nice.
Yeah, you'll have a ridiculous house with the income you make here in Georgia. Excuse me, but who the heck can commute unless you have that type of job where it could be based out of New Jersey, but you live in Georgia. That's why I've noticed a lot of entertainers, they will migrate to Georgia from places like more in the South because it's cheaper. So you can get more for the money. So imagine if you coming from New Jersey or California, New York. Oh my God, you think you'd have lucked up on like a gold mine, because housing is like so expensive in these places. So it was nice. It was a nice experience, but it wasn't home.
In New Jersey, you pay high on everything. High property taxes, high in car insurance. Everything is high in Jersey.
Even insurance, they make you pay an extra $5. For what reason, I don't know. They said it's some kind of tax that only New Jersey has, that you have to pay extra. New Jersey is expensive to live, but this is where I was born. That's where I was raised. Where I lived all my life, and so did my husband. He was born and raised in Jersey too. So we went to Georgia, and man, it was just like I always say, for anybody, you don't know how it is until you live somewhere else that's not home. Whether you stay or not, you should experience it. You should experience living somewhere else. We end up coming back home.
I was so happy,
because for a while we thought we was gonna stay there. Like we thought we was gonna stay there, but things just didn't work so much out. And then we started to really miss home, and I just felt like Lee was working so hard there. So I was like, man, if we're gonna struggle here, we might as well go back home. Like, you can go back home. And the craziest thing, he left.
Done about 2 years.
Yeah, we stayed there for 3 years. He was able to get his job back. How awesome is that, right?
Yeah.
His boss gave him his job back. They was happy for him to come back. Like, that was like such a blessing for us. It was almost like literally. He decides that
came right back in the same neighborhood too that y'all had left from.
Yes, we did.
That's another thing.
Like, we moved right back to the same town. Everything, like, it was crazy. It was like, next thing you know, we got the U-Haul truck. We put the PT Cruiser at the time, hooked that to the back of the truck on a little thing, and drove the Avalanche. And I drove the Avalanche, and he drove the U-Haul with the car and the kids, and we came home. We were so tired and exhausted, packing, emptying out the place, packing all the stuff in the trucks and everything. And we drove home. We was like, it was crazy, because when we first got home, the first thing we did is went to Wawa, because in Georgia they don't have Wawas.
Nope.
We went to Wawa. It was just like when because our kids were small when we first went there. So when they came back home, they was a little bit older.
Was this the one you had to weigh the bag of all your coats?
Oh my gosh! And this is the funniest, not funny, but so we in a rush to go back home because we did not have no time really to get ready. He had to be back home to go back to his job at a certain date. And I thought in my head, I said, look, since we're moving it ourselves, let's not get boxes, because I'm not going to be able to pick up. My boxes are so bulky and awkward. So I was like, let's not get boxes. Let's just use construction trash bags, because they're real heavy and I can drag them. And I was like, even if, you got to go back to work, I can just leave them in a truck and drag them myself. Or like my mom and them is there, it's mostly all females, so they can help me with a bag. Where boxes, I will need like Lee to help me. Like, it'll be hard because I have short little T-Pain arms. So
a box is say that.
My arms are short, guys.
You say short T-Pain arms though?
Yeah, no. Not T-Pain. My bad. CeeLo.
My mom always be saying that. CeeLo Green.
So
shout out to CeeLo.
Shout out to CeeLo. So yeah. So we got bags. So what happened was 4 bags of trash came home with us in a U-Haul, and 4 bags of clothes was at the dumpster and went in the trash, which it had almost all of my coats. When I say coats, I'm talking about my plaid little button coat, every coat, my wool coats. I threw all
coats.
I threw it out, all in the trash. So of course, we come down. We're leaving Georgia, where I really, didn't even need my coats there, and I'm coming back to Jersey where it's cold, but no coats.
Yeah,
it was crazy. I still ain't recovered from all them coats. It was so many coats. Like, once you get to a certain age, like, you accumulate so much stuff until there's no way I can even replace all those coats that I had. And I love buying coats. Like, I will buy a coat every year just to have a new coat. Like, I just love coats because, well, here you need coats. And you want to mix it up.
That was another time that when y'all moved into the house. When you put all the stuff in the basement. Tell them about that.
Yes. I moved. Let me tell you.
I would have cried.
All my shoes. When we first moved into our house, 30 days into living there, the basement floods. All my shoes. I'm talking about shoes I only wore one time.
Brand new shoes.
I'm talking about shoes I never wore. I go down the basement because I'm in the kitchen. I'm like, why does it feel like moist? And I see condensation, like, from the ceiling. I'm like, why is it so moist in here? Like, what in the world? I open the basement door, go down the basement. Guitars, shoes, floating. So mind you, nobody goes in their basement every day. At least I didn't, because mine was more like a cellar. Like, I hated that basement. It was like not finished or nothing like that. I go down there, and the stuff is just floating. Guitars floating on the water. Stuff had been saturated and set in the water for days because we hadn't been down there in like 2 or 3 days.
Well, y'all moved in and just started putting stuff in the basement instead of putting it in the house in the rooms.
Right, yeah, we put the stuff in the basement because the bedroom was kind of small, so I had to like reorganize it to get all the stuff in. So I said, I'm gonna put it in the basement, and my husband was telling me, he was like, stop procrastinating, put them shoes and stuff like in the room so we can get it out the basement. And I'm like, oh, it's in the basement. Like, it can stay down there because, like, it's the basement. It's my, who's going to be down there going through my shoes anyway? Sure enough, I lost all my shoes. Again, something else that you can't recover from shoes. I mean, I'm talking about back when JDRs was popping up. We got all those different, I had every color, sky blue, red boots, like any color.
Yeah, shoes, pattern boots with little prints on it. Everything. Them one pair of boots, I really, really liked the one in it, but they got messed up.
What, those glitter ones that I had?
The glitter ones with the brown.
With the wooden heel?
Yes, they was cute. And the other ones was like a pattern on it, like a almost like a old school pattern, like a old furniture or drapes.
No, that was another pair. I'm talking about the ones that I got in that picture that used to be in the hallway, and it looked like cowboy boots in the back. It got a wooden heel, and they was like glitter and shit was on them.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, them things was hot. I wore them when I turned 30. Where did we go? I went to Old Chart House. They took me to Chart House, and I wore them boots one time. I had new stuff in there too, cause we would just go shopping. See shoes on sale.
Get them.
And then one year we had went to Payless, and that's when Star Jones had her line at Payless. Remember? And it was some nice stuff we had got.
Remember we went to Easy Pickings? Remember when Lee was working out Easy Pickings?
Oh my God!
The security guard. He called. He was like, "Y'all need to come down there because my brother was to do security at Easy Pickings, the store right in Cherry Hill." And he was like, they got a good sale down here. They got shoes for like $5. Y'all better go ahead and come fast because stuff is gonna be going. I lost my mind that time. Remember, I bought all them boots.
We went crazy in this.
Yes, $5 for boots, long boots, snow boots,
every kind of
boots got zippers in them, shoes, $5.
On everything.
Yes, I lost my mind.
And we always was going somewhere. It was Easy Pickings or we always did the Payless BOGO. But then we used to go to this place called JDRs. And
they open them, right?
It's like a warehouse place. It was more like a high-end stuff where you can get Uggs and all that stuff for a little bit cheaper.
If it was like real popular.
Before Uggs was popular, because Uggs been out forever, but people wasn't wearing no Uggs. And places like that, anytime we find a spot, what's that other spot that we used to go to all the time? It used to be across the street. Bare feet,
yeah.
Oh my God, we used to be killing it up in there, buying a whole bunch of shoes that we know we never gonna wear.
Remember the other little spot too down in Turnersville? There's a little like Indian like little store they have all these different type of shoes too that wasn't really expensive.
Yeah, we should go everywhere and buy shoes.
Yeah. I was something, but that.
And I lost most of all those shoes.
All them shoes. That was when you was like going out. You was always going to church, stuff like that. So you was getting them. I was getting them because they were cheap and I liked them. And half them stuff I don't wear because, like, really now I can't be wearing no heels. Heels be hurting my knees.
I can't wear heels.
Hurting my back.
Nope, I can't wear heels no more.
So I now since I moved, because I got married a year ago. I mean my husband. So we just moved into our first apartment together. Well, mind you, we didn't just. Okay, don't judge me. Okay, don't judge me. We moved in what, April? March or April we moved in together. And my boxes and stuff is still in my living room. Because when I left, I got rid of my furniture because I had my furniture for 10 years. So that was my very, very first apartment. Because when I moved out, I always said, my very first apartment, that first week of me moving in my first apartment, I'm going to get brand new everything. Brand new furniture, brand new living room set, everything. And I did just that too. I got all new furniture, but I didn't have enough money to get a bed. So my first apartment I had living room furniture. I didn't have no dining room table, but it was kind of small though. But I didn't have no dining room table, but I got a bedroom set, but I just didn't have no mattress. And then in that apartment, because it was in West Deptford in Thoroughfare, it was always cold. Like the heat wouldn't go all the way through the whole apartment. So
this is too hard. I'm not eating it.
So it was always cold in my bedroom. So I didn't have a mattress for like, I think I stayed there for 2 years. For the whole first year, I slept on an air mattress in my living room. So when you come over, and it was warmer. So when you come over, my bedroom door would be closed. I had a brand new bedroom set, but I just had no mattress to go on the bed.
And Aiden Lee was a baby. He used to always want to be on the air mattress, jumping
around, jumping,
put a hole in it.
And I tell you, her kids blessed my couch because
yes, they did.
It was
her brand new couch.
When Aiden was over there, he was eating a pretzel. It was one of them sourdough pretzels, and I was like playing with him. I was about to come after him, and he was like eating it, and he went and turned around and his face hit it, and it was slobber all on my brand new microfiber sofa. Yeah, microfiber sofa, and it was like saliva with pretzel juice, and then he was steady playing, trying to get away from me. Nasty. Ursula was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Like, "Oh, get the baby. Don't worry about it. It's like it's just furniture."
And when you have kids, man, I promise you, when we first got married, we had cream furniture. Okay, because only one that was there was adults. So, the most you gonna get on your couch is some black stuff for somebody black jeans, and then that time nobody even wear black jeans like that.
So did Adrian pee on my couch?
Adrian peed on it.
Changed his diaper.
Peed. Now, 80, he was a slobber boy. This boy, we used to have to bring like 6 bibs.
Yeah,
or put him under. He used to slobber, but this boy teeth came so early. 3 months old, both of my kids had teeth.
Yeah.
They started getting teeth. The doctor kept telling me, "Oh, it's 3 months. There's no way he getting teeth." I'm like, "Sir, look at the white stuff. You see the white?
Yeah.
That is a tooth." And he was like, "Oh, that'll just be there for a long while."
But Aiden, he used to slobber.
By the time he came back for the next month, that tooth was coming down. He was like, "Oh my goodness, I never saw this before." Like, I told you, this boy was teething from the rip. Oh. This boy was teething from the rip. That was a slobbery boy. Like, he had all his teeth. By the time he got the one, he had all his teeth he supposed to have.
I got a thing with baby slobber. Like, I don't like for a baby slobber like to touch me. And then I'd be like a long string, and it clings to your arm or your leg. Oh, that skeeves me. No. Oh, I don't like it.
No, baby throw up.
Baby throw up don't bother me.
When 80 first was born, this is my first kid, guys. Don't even try to judge me. He threw up all over the front of my little muumuu that I had on, my little nightgown. Okay, guys, we back. Yes. This is crazy. So first the phone rang and cut the video off. Then the title kept playing, and kept coming on and kept knocking us off. So
level up. Level
Yeah.
up. Level up. I like that.
I just tell
thing.
Cece to stop bothering me.
like
I
that.
hope it's not about to reconnect.
It might. I don't know. I don't know what flash on your screen.
So anyway, so he threw up all over my nightgown. Only thing I could do is, I put him down like, give me something.
Take him.
Give me something. I need to wipe myself off. It was just so.
And I was like, Aisha, you ain't supposed to do that. You supposed to wipe the baby off first, then yourself.
It was so warm. It just was so disgusting, man, and wet. I just was like, and it wasn't like a little bit. It was like the whole freaking bottle all over my body. And I'm like, oh my God. I couldn't think about nothing. But like, I got to get this spit up off me. I can't
warm.
even do nothing.
It's really crazy when you can feel the warmth through all the milk.
It was just nasty. I can deal with poop. I just can't deal with the spit up. Spit up, it freaks me out. It does. Even with them being big. And Adrian,
oh my God,
he's a projectile throw up person.
Yes.
As y'all can see in the video, he's projectile. It's just and he don't try to
stop it, hold it, run to a trash can. He just stands there.
He don't.
Oh God, I can't.
He's not even going to try to like make it to the bathroom.
No,
he's just going to vomit.
Stand there.
Ugh.
Most of the kids do that. Kids just stand there and just stick to stand there looking like, help me.
Now, Aiden Lee, he a whole other kind of kid. I'm telling you, that boy is like an old soul. That boy, if he's sick, he like an old dude that, like an older guy that live in a frat house or something and used to drinking and throwing up. He be like, just give me the bucket and you go ahead and like lay back down, mom. I be like, what? He like, yeah, just put a bag and I'll be good. That boy throw up directly in the. This boy threw up in a bag. He got sick. He threw up in a McDonald's bag. Now that didn't hold up, but he was not trying to just throw up anywhere. Like he's not like that. He trying to conceal it.
It didn't hold up where that was at. I said it didn't hold up.
In the McDonald's bag?
Yeah.
No. That paper bag? No.
Where y'all was at that fell out? Where were y'all at?
In the car.
Oh gosh.
That was a nightmare.
Well,
that was a freaking nightmare. Getting spit up out the car. And then it ran all down. It's in the floors and its corners. It was.
You got something about the story when you was a kid, when you got sick.
Oh my gosh! So
you got something that story, baby.
Oh my goodness! So this is about to be a long video. So when I was little, right, I didn't used to really get sick a lot, but when I used to get sick, I used to get sick. So this particular time, it was picture day.
Oh gosh!
So my mom had already done paid for the pictures, and plus my mom works, so she's like, "You going to school?" And I'm like, "Mom, I'm sick. Like I feel sick." So my mom was like, "Nah, you going to school? Like I gotta go to work. I done paid for these pictures. Picture day." Yo, I look so sick in this.
You still got your picture when you was that sick? I
don't even know where that picture is there, but
if we can find that picture, we're going to definitely post it with the video.
I look so sick in that picture. I made it through the whole morning. Got to school. Got all the way up to the picture. I'm in line. I'm the next person. My stomach is telling me, no, it's about to come. You know how your mouth get watery? And you know you just about to spit up. And I'm looking around like I'm sick, like, and everybody just kind of like not paying me no mind. And it's picture day, get your shirt and pull your hair down and go ahead, it's your time, your picture time. I went to take a step, threw up all over the floor, right where the picture stuff was all at. Threw up all over the floor. They wiped me out, told me go take the picture.
Yup. She took that picture looking sick.
That's crazy. I was looking at this picture like
beautiful little face.
Looking sick as I don't know what. I still had to take that. They took right in my face. I told them to go in and take that picture while somebody cleaned up the spit up and I said, really? These pictures don't even cost that much. If I want a picture of a kid looking sick.
Yeah. It's memories, history, because we got that picture, so.
Yeah, we got that picture still. My mom kept it too.
How about the other time Mom had to take you to the doctors? This is on 8th Street.
Oh my gosh, I had to walk. Actually, where we lived at the Cam Care was right down the street.
It was the Bell Miller Center. It was a doctor's office
Cam Care.
Underneath it, yeah.
And if anybody know, back in the day, Cam Care was like a clinic kind of place. Mm-hmm. And oh my gosh, I was sick. I mean, we literally probably only had to walk like 2 blocks.
Maybe 3. It might be like 3 blocks.
Technically, but not really, because you figure Carmel Boulevard right there, that's 1. Then you go to Central, which is really not a block. And then you go to Ferry Station. So maybe like 2.5, almost 3 blocks. I'm walking. Oh, and it was freezing. I mean, it's dead of winter. Like, it is dead of winter. Walking. I said, Mom, my stomach. And I come in. She said, we outside. Go ahead, throw up. I start throwing up. We get to the doctor's. Come in there. I'm in the doctor's office. I'm throwing up. They like, oh, like, hurry up, get her out of here.
We went from a housing down to throwing up. No, like that.
Now we going into a hole about throwing up.
Another thing.
So as I'm coming out, we walking. It's getting worse. I'm getting more and more sick. I feel weak. Like, you know how when you got that flu, you just feel like aching body, fever, sick stomach, all that. So, boom. I'm walking. I throw up again. We get to the trash can. Throwing up in the trash can. We can't even make it 2-3 blocks on the street because I'm keep stopping and throwing up. Next thing you know, I had diarrhea. It's coming out of from throwing up. It's coming out of every end. I'm like, oh, I don't even know how I'm gonna make it. Yo, it's so cold. And I don't know if nobody ever been this cold, but if you ever been this cold, it's almost like if you wet, it's almost like you can feel it freezing almost
up on you. Yes.
I'm walking with diarrhea just running down my leg, trying to make it home. Like, and that way, it was nothing you could do but go home because at this point I couldn't control my bowel because had the flu or whatever, some kind of virus. So, yo, that was so disgusting, man. Like,
well, since we're on throwing up and diarrhea, guess I'm embarrassed myself. Talk about my 35th birthday. My birthday is Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. So when I turned 35, Ursula was going to Georgia. So I'm like, it was me and my mom. Ursula was like, we're going to go out. I'm going to have some drinks and stuff, celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Yep. You know, this is going to be the time all 3 of us together. Yes, before Ursula move. So, okay. I don't drink a lot, really. Really don't. I got some old stomach. Okay.
Well, we had mad fun.
Went to the place called Adelphia's in Deptford. So we get there, up there drinking.
Margaritas was on sale. Like, yes, it was like some 2 for something or something real cheap, like $2. Yes. But it was like the real big
the 32
like
ounce
the
glasses.
Big jumbo one because it's Cinco de Mayo. So they got this deal running because it's earlier in the day. It's not the nighttime yet. Yep. So they telling us, the barmaid says, yo, buy extra ones. Get like 3 a piece. I think they max you out at 3 or 4.
Because the 11 o'clock it stops. The deal stops on the drinks.
Yes. So she said, get the drinks now.
So we did all bought around. I bought around. Ursula bought around. My mom bought around.
We all bought around. So we had
sitting there though.
We had like 3 a piece.
This other lady came up and she was like, "Oh, it's your birthday." It's me and like my cousin. Something we always do it for everybody.
The whole family.
Family come out
so
whatever
all
month.
of us who birthdays is in May,
we'll
they would get together,
yes.
get a limo, and they go out on the town. So it was like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah. So then she bought us a drink. She was like, "Here, this is for y'all ladies. Have fun. Here's another drink."
We didn't know these ladies from nothing.
No.
She put us on her tab, and we like drank probably with them for the rest of the night.
So now,
margarita after margarita.
I didn't eat nothing the whole day.
Yes, we were supposed to get food from the other place, but the place
Mexican place, and it didn't.
And so we ended up not even getting no food.
Nope. So then we got there at Adelphia's. We ate. I didn't eat all my food. I ate some of it because I was ready to drink.
At this part, we drinking now.
Yes.
We having a nice time now.
So I put the food in the car.
And if you know margaritas, they could be like a little bit heavy, like, because, you know, it's like the flavor. It was, and they was good. And they were so good. Yeah.
So mind you, I had 4 margaritas. Right, 4, right?
Plus we had shots.
Okay. This is where I messed up. Because in the margarita, he was using triple stack tequila. I think it was triple stack tequila, I think it's called. So I was like, if we're going to do it, we might as well keep it together so nobody won't get sick.
Stay on the same track with the tequila.
I had 4 margaritas, 32 ounces, had 4 of them, right? Then, okay. First round, my mom bought the first round. Ursula bought the second round. That second round, I got that little funny feeling in my throat. Yup, in the throat.
But you kept
But I'm like, no, all right.
I'm like, you might as well do it. Have fun. We gotta party it up.
That third shot, I was like, I don't want to be a punk. Okay? It's my birthday. I don't want to be a punk. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the shot anyway. I'm just going to do it. I ain't going to be a punk. Took that third shot. Got that funny feeling, a nausea feeling in the throat. Telling me, oh no, you messed up. You shouldn't have done it.
That was it. You was at max.
4 margaritas, 3 shots of triple stack tequila, right? So I'm like, okay, all right. I'm hot now. We need to get up. So I gets up, and that's when everything just started like moving in slow motion for me.
Yo, guys, we had so much fun tonight. We had to catch a cab home.
No, that night, it wasn't fun for me. It wasn't fun for me because after that I got too drunk too fast.
We had fun. We had to catch a cab, so we
went out on the balcony because it seemed like I was like starting to sweat, but I was sweating from the inside out, and it was like it is like really hot. I don't know what's going on. So I went over to the side, and Adelphi is like on the patio. Is like the little little flower beds and stuff going all around the sides. And I leaned over to the side. My mom came over, and I was like, Mom, I'm not feeling good. And everything was still moving and slow. And I looked to my right, and I seen this lady coming, walking down the sidewalk. All of a sudden, I was sitting there. I was like, and I just threw up, and it like the vomit just jumped over the edge, over the flower bed, onto the sidewalk. And I was like, oh my God. Then I threw up the second time. As I was throwing up the second time, pee was just running down my leg. Mind you, I'm still in the Duffies on the patio. Everybody else is dancing and stuff. I don't throw up twice, and I don't pee myself. Okay? I was like, Mom, we gotta go. Can't stay here. We gotta go. So I'm trying to go walk back through, grabbing the chairs and the tree. I'm like touching people's cars, going like this, trying to get my stuff down, trying to get to the car. Then get right at the car door. I'm sitting in the back, like trying to like lean halfway in. Stomach start bubbling again. Threw up again. All on my shoes, all splashed. I threw up twice there. Then that was like, well, we shouldn't drive because it's too much. I was like, all right, I put money aside.
We got to the car, and usually she's always a designated driver.
Always, usually, yeah.
So we get to the car. I was like, okay, she can't drive. So I was like, my mom, like, I'm done. I can't do it. I know I'm drunk. I can't. And my mom looked at me like, I can't either. Mm-hmm. We're gonna catch a cab because we drank too much. Nobody didn't even think about, okay.
And I had put money aside. Like, let me put money aside just in case we do need to catch a cab. So when we looked up, it was a cab sitting there on the side of the building.
Because at this point, it's the end of the night.
No, it wasn't the end of the night. It was only a little after 11. It wasn't the end of the night yet. So by the time we got up there,
it wasn't. We stayed till it was closing time.
I'm gonna tell you how. No, we did not. I'm gonna tell you why. So we go up there. I'm leaning on somebody's car. I don't know who car it was. I'm leaning on the car. Head just a wobbling. My stomach still ain't feeling right. By enough, I'm wet because I peed. But I had black pants on, so you couldn't tell. Thank God. So I don't know. Messed up my clothes and stuff. So the guy was like, it's gonna be 45 minutes before another cab come. Or he comes back.
Yes, he did.
And he was like, it's gonna take too long. I'm gonna take you in my car. Remember that man? He had a brand new truck. His friend was like, here, give your friend this bag. She don't look too good. And thank God that man gave me that plastic bag. Because I was trying to fall asleep. All I remember was getting up because my head was moving. And I opened that bag up and I started throwing up again in that bag.
All I remember is we had fun.
Then I got home at my mom's house because we went to my mom's house. She got like a driveway right between her apartment.
And pulled you right to the door.
And as soon as I got out that car, he was like, come on, man, I'm going to help you. I was like, oh my God. I started like dry, like gagging. And he's like, I was like, move out my way. And every time I gagged, then I was like, I just started like pooping myself. It was just like coming out. Like I couldn't control it. I couldn't stop it. My stomach was tensing up. And I'm like, hurry up, get the door open. Gagging, Aisha looking at me like, what is going on? Just standing there. So we finally get in the house. I get in the bathroom. I was like, oh my God, like what is going on? My mom comes in because I had this shirt that had little beads on it around the neck and tied in the back. My mom comes to me, helping me out. She grabs my shirt over top of my head. She's like trying to take my shirt off. My head is moving like that. I'm like, wait, mom.
It's making you voice sick.
Yeah, because she's trying to help me out. I don't tuck my little cute little. I had a little cute little lacy little thong little underwear on. Had to throw all that out. And she was like, "What you want me to do with this?" I was like, "Throw it out. I'm not cleaning that up. Throw it out. Throw it out."
Yeah, we had fun.
My 35th birthday. By the time my mom could clean me up, got in the bed. It was 12:36 or 12:37. My night was done. My birthday was over. I'm in the bathroom. Aisha walking down the aisle. Oh, boo. Oh, look at Shitty Boo. Oh, Shitty Boo is messed up now. Oh, look at Shitty Boo. I'm sitting there like, Aisha, shut up. Well, I don't want to hear that. Leave me alone. Shut up. She comes back down the hall again. No, you ain't got to talk to me like that.
Nah, we were so
You Shitty Boo. They come back into late in the living room.
Me and mommy sitting there and laughed till we fell asleep in there that night. We had fun.
Now you talking about being shameful that next morning when I got up. My head was banging. My head was hurting so bad. My stomach was upset.
Tequila, man.
Oh, I was like, and I got up, went to the living room to see my mom because I remember everything that happened. I just drunk too much and it was like I had to get it out. I was so embarrassed. I was like, I gotta go get my car now. Like, I really gotta go get my car. I had homework to do too that night because I was still taking classes. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. And I got up the next one. I was just sitting like, I gotta go get my car, guys. My head is hurting. My stomach was like messed up that whole week. We had to go all the way
back to Duffy's the next day and get our cars.
Yes. My 35th birthday, I will never forget. I just told the whole world about me peeing with myself for my 35th birthday. I just told the whole world. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I can't believe you did.
I hope not on that. Like, ain't you the one that peed to poop yourself for your birthday?
Guys, like that. On that note, we're going to end this video because this video is like extreme long. This is almost 20 minutes. Yes. On top of the other 20 minutes, like 40 minutes long video.
Yes.
But we enjoyed ourselves hanging out with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed too. This was some funny stories.
Yes.
I did the last car vlog by myself and everybody seemed to like the storytelling, so I said, hey, let's shoot another one and post it on up for maybe this week or next week. I don't know when I'll post this video, but
I'm posting some personal secrets of my life that I let the world know. So definitely people post, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, share it with your friends, your family, Queen of Trades, and definitely support my brother Lee Mims Production.
He does have a channel. He has motivational stuff. But you can also see him on here. You can see him on his channel. And because he'll be on here with his little Sunday inspirational stuff, or this is Sunday Talks. We're going to continue to do that as well. Yeah. And I'll be coming up with another video about Puppy soon, about seeing what Puppy been doing lately. Because I know people kind of really like that too as well.
Like Adrian say, we're going to be coming up with some more bangers. So post
here and there.
We're going to come up with some bangers.
Here and there.
Yes. Part of the MKW crew.
That's
we're going to be here on deck in the building.
Yes.
So we got to think of some more stuff to do. So we're going to be coming back. So you're definitely going to be seeing me.
Yes.
I'm Aisha. I'm Ursula's Queen of Trade sister.
That's my little sis.
Yes.
All right, guys. Peace.
Y'all be good.
I had some mukbangs. I have some vlogs. I have some cooking and some talks. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to subscribe, please.